time one didn't come out too good. Way too much bass and that stuff, so I'm kind of point it this way, test out some acoustics in here, turn that down, whatnot, and see what we're working with, my ninja. So you can see on TV back there. It's got like, if you go look up, just YouTube search Black Diamond, and Black Diamond, I think Productions or something like that. And he's just got so many produced, like fully produced tracks on there. And essentially what has happened is you've had all these people go to school for all this stuff, whatever it was. And when they got out of school, they found out there were no jobs there for them. A lot of people lost hope. A lot of people went to say, forget schooling that I got, it's just not there for me, whatever. Time to go get a factory job, time to go to McDonald's, time to clock in, clock out. And then you got other people that have taken advantage of the fact that they know what the internet has to offer. They know that they can reach the masses of people without barely even trying. Because whatever you are, and whatever you can give out and produce, somebody is there waiting for it, somebody is there looking for it, and you are valuable to somebody, and people are coming to find out that it's not just somebody, but everybody. So here's this guy he didn't have a job in the production music business because, well, whatever, they now copy and clone all music and all what music will be, and they decide who. And without a job for him, he's taken it to the internet, and he is, he has a special talent in what he does in the production of music, and he is offering that production on a lower level to lower level people who are using it today, and is enabling artists to come out in the name of themselves. So what they do in their artistry, they reap the profit for it. And all this has been done for a long time. You had the music industry guy that found the writer who writes those songs that touch hearts, and can rile up a room, and he takes him in and says, oh, well, you got you got them writing skills, but you just ain't got that look. Go in here and write in here. And then they go to the other pretty boy guy who can't write, and they say, well, you got that look. Man, if you do what we say, you can really be big, but, well, I need to sing these songs. And in that perspective, they keep the artistries apart. So the guy who doesn't really have anything to do with the entire artistic process, he makes 80 cents on every dollar. Now it's gone unfair, and this is where it's clashes because they're taking it all. And they're leaving no freedoms or liberties for the artists these days, and that only causes a collapse in the music industry and the music business, and in just the sociological aspect of music, how it's made and where it comes from in general. So here we have artists like Ritz who are coming out, and you got the record labels begging him, rap with me, and Ritz is the next thing, the next big thing in rap. And then you got artists like Brantley Gilbert coming out in country, who writes for Jason Aldean, and all these guys so they're really coming out of the closet right now that they were thrown in, saying, no, I can write, man, and I can sing my own damn songs, and I don't need you. This is happening in every level, from RJ's Boot Factory in Houston. You've got he's going out because he's losing his mind, or already has. I don't know where it's at right now, but he had a guy who made the bottom, a guy who made the top, and a guy who sewed them together. Well, now with the communication of instant information, those three guys are able to contact each other and realize, why are we giving him all the money? And in the same aspect of construction and things like that, it's working in those same areas to produce this new world that we are walking into. And this new world is amazing, because the new world allows people like you and me to have a dream, achieve that dream, and not have somebody else rob us out of it, and not have somebody else take it and claim it when they didn't make it. And it's even working on the construction level, where people are saying, why would I pay a contractor $10,000 to remodel my bathroom when he pays $1,000 in labor? Why don't I just talk to my sister's boyfriend's cousin, because he's the one who works for them? He's the one who works for those people. So I can call the contractor and pay 10 times more, or I can call the guy he's going to call to do it. Welcome to the internet. And these types of things are happening all across the board. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of these little freestyles for me later in life. I like to hope someday I'll be an old 90-year-old man looking back on these great times like that's what the hell I did. Smiled and laughed and spoke my mind with great courage and did it for the good of all mankind, womankind, humankind, for all humankind. Amen. And that's just what it is. So here's some more Black Diamond freestyles. I'm not even listening to this crap anyway, so just check it out. Appreciate y'all checking out my vids and stuff. Y'all right. Later.